It is a fact that throughout aviation history, all the highest scoring fighter aces have been Germans. In World War I, it was the Red Baron, Manfred von Richthofen, who shot down 80 enemy planes before being killed in action in 1918. During World War II, the ace of aces was Erich Hartmann, who shot down an astounding 352 enemy planes. In contrast, the top British Empire and American World War II aces, South African Pat Pattle and Richard Bong, were each credited with 40 kills. The German World War II high scorers were mostly achieved on the Eastern Front, where combat with the Red Air Force seems to have been akin to some sort of turkey shoot, particularly in the early phases of the war. Against the Western Allies, these scores were much lower, though still very impressive. The highest scoring German ace against Royal Air Force or US AAF forces was Hans-Joachim Marseille, with 158 confirmed victories. During the war, 107 German pilots scored more than 100 kills in aerial combat. Today, only one of these super high-scoring Luftwaffe aces remains alive. Born in Leichtlingen in January 1922, Hugo Broch joined the Luftwaffe and trained as an NCO pilot. Assigned in January 1943 to the 2nd Staffel Jagdgeschwader 54 on the Russian front, he flew with some impressive aces, including Horst Adameit, who would rack up 166 victories, and Heinrich Basi-Stehr, 130 victories. Broch claimed his first success on the 7th of March 1943, but did not receive confirmation. His first confirmed kill occurred on the 13th of March. By the end of July 1943, flying the Focke-Wulf FW-190, Broch had 7 victories, rising to 20 on the 28th of August. By this stage, Broch had been awarded the Iron Cross first and second class. In October 1943, Broch was awarded the Ehrenpokal der Luftwaffe, a special honor goblet established by Reichsmarschall Hermann Göring and given to flight crews for special achievement in the air war. This honor was awarded to pilots and aircrew who had already been awarded the Iron Cross First Class, but hadn't yet reached the exalted level of the Knight's Cross. Made of silver, the goblet depicted an Iron Cross on one side and 2 eagles engaged in mortal combat on the other. Broch's kills continued to mount up, 44 by the 6th of November 1943. On the 26th of November, Broch received one of Germany's highest awards, the German Cross in Gold, an award that ranked between the Iron Cross First Class and the coveted Knight's Cross. From winter 1943 to June 1944, Broch stayed out of combat, acting as a fighter instructor. However, in early August 1944, Broch returned to active operations, reassigned to the 6th Staffel Jagdgeschwader 54. By the end of 1944, Broch had raised his victory tally to 71 kills. Transferred again to 8th Staffel, JG 54, fighting mostly in the area of the Kurland pocket in Latvia towards the end of the war, Broch continued to knock down Soviet planes, until on the 12th of March 1945, Lieutenant or Second Lieutenant Broch was awarded Germany's preeminent award for gallantry and meritorious service, the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross. During the final months of combat, Broch raised his victory tally to 81, achieved over 324 combat missions. Following his release from Allied captivity after Germany's surrender, Broch would for decades work for Agfa in Leverkusen, a huge Belgian-German manufacturer and distributor of analog and digital imaging products. In 2017, Broch fulfilled a long-held ambition to fly a Spitfire. On the 28th of June 2017, Broch took to the skies over Kent, England, in a modified 2-seater Spitfire. At the time, he was 95 years old. Hugo Broch is currently aged 100, the last Luftwaffe Top Gun of World War II and the highest-scoring living fighter ace. Many thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share, and also visit my audiobook channel, War Stories with Mark Felton. You can also help to support both of my channels at PayPal and Patreon. Details in the description box below.